So I'm going to talk about my first impressions of the new God of War game. But before I get to that, first we need to talk about the history of God of War for a minute. When the first God of War game came out, there was no game like it out there. Kratos was like this monster of a man seeking revenge after being tricked by the gods and trying to get his revenge on them. When part 2 came out, it was even better than the first part, especially in a time where most sequels of games coming out were never as good as their original games. Even when part 3 came out, it was still very entertaining to play. But when God of War Ascension came out, people got bored of the same old algorithm, the same old style of the game. That's when the new God of War came out in 2018. It felt like a totally different game. Some would say it was inspired by the Souls games as well. But I can't help but feel that the new God of War game is simply a copy-paste of the previous God of War game. The new Kratos is an old man who wants to play it safe. Not like the crazy old Kratos who went after the gods, but rather this Kratos wishes to avoid them. I also feel that the game was designed in a way that the PS4 players could still play the game. They didn't push the PS5 to its full potential. Other than that, the game has amazing graphics. Probably one of the best graphics games you can see in 2022. The mechanics and gameplay are fun to play, and the gameplay is quite challenging. I wish at some point Kratos would be pushed to the point that he unleashes the same inner monster that we saw on PS2 games. Like if they would incorporate some kind of power that would make Kratos go back in time or to look as powerful and aggressive as he did in the first games. Well, that was my first impressions of the game. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.